Hey friends, it's Jamie here. I'm hopping on to voiceover now to quickly guide you through my customization on the Z Flip 8. I'm going to be using the same theme as my last iOS video, which is this lovely autumn theme here that I hand drew. When you purchase my themes, you'll get this PDF file like this here. All you need to do is tap on the image in the center and it will prompt you to download the file. So once it's downloaded, locate the zip file in your Files application and tap on it to extract it. You can uncheck the Mac OS folder here as that's not necessary, and once you hit on extract, everything saves automatically to your gallery, so you don't need to go into each of the folders at all, which is really nice. Now, of course, we're going to start with the cover screen first. I'm excited to see how it looks on the big flex window since I am coming from a Flip 5. So I'm going to be using the gallery option to select an image to put on my cover screen. I am always amazed by the pure amount of customization that these phones have, as I am so used to Apple being quite rigid with their options. When I was setting up this cover screen, I was just like, I'm not sure which font to choose. I don't know what style I want on my cover screen. There's these templates that you can use to shape your images. There's even these weather effects. Like, I was just blown away by the amount of customization there is just for the cover screen. Now I'm just setting up the lock screen and the home screen wallpapers that are included in my theme. Once again, I am always shocked when I'm like, wait, you can move the clock or choose all these different styles for the clock, or the system even generates palettes that automatically match the wallpaper. I'm like, you could spend 10-15 minutes just kind of scrolling through and playing around with the styles. So I really appreciate Android phones for being able to do that. So this is the palette I was talking about. It changes your quick panel and your dial pads and stuff like that to match the wallpaper you set, which is really cool. Now that the wallpaper is set, on the home screen you'll see this Google bar. If you don't want it to be there, you'll have to go into your home screen settings and just get rid of it. For the custom icons, not much has changed since my last Android video. It's pretty much the same. You'll have to go into the Galaxy store and download GoodLock, which is this one here. Once you open that up, you'll see this one called Theme Park, which you'll have to install if you haven't already. This one lets you customize your keyboard and quick panels as well, but we'll be using the icon tab. Tap on Create New and then that little icon at the top, and then you'll be brought to this screen. So here you can tap on whichever application you want to change the icon of and replace the image with something from your gallery. For example, this Instagram icon here, I'm just going to replace it with my own custom Instagram icon. Once the icon image is replaced, tap on the icon again and hit Edit. Here you can edit the shape of the icon to whichever one you like. After choosing the shape, you can swipe or go back and it will prompt you to apply the change. So I'm going to do this one more time with the Chrome icon just to show you again. So you just repeat this step for every application that you want to change the icon of, and after you're done, go back and hit the save button at the top right. And then tap on your new creation and hit apply. Now all of your icons will be automatically changed. For widgets, like on iOS, I'm very simple, so I only use photo and calendar widgets. I use this application called Widgets OS 18 for my photo widgets. It's free with ads, but it works nicely for me, so I just use it to add my small and medium widgets that I include in my theme. On my home screen, I just rearrange my icons and widgets as I go. I really just take my time with it, and you can resize things easily as well and just move things around, so just take your time with it. To be honest, I find a lot of widgets really clunky, especially on Android. Like the sizing of some widgets are just really weird. I tested out a lot of custom calendar widgets as well, but the best one that worked for me is just this default calendar widget, which surprisingly you can customize the appearance of. So once you pick one and add it to your home screen, you can long press it and go to the settings and play with the appearance of the widget. I really like the transparent background, so I'm going to be using that one. So for my last widget in this very simple setup, I'm gonna add a Spotify widget. I actually don't remember if I ever used this widget on my last flip phone, but I really like that it changes colors depending on the song that I'm listening to. So that's pretty much it for my setup. I think it turned out really cute and cozy for the upcoming fall season. I do hope that this was a helpful starter guide to the Z Flip 8 and customizing on it. I'd love to know if you have suggestions on cute widget apps and stuff, because I just can't seem to find ones on Android that I like very much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.